Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing Malys. Full release is out. That's actually kind of exciting. I checked this out about a week ago before release and it's quite good. Interestingly, they now have a content warning. But yeah, may include demonic imagery and themes, crude language and minor profanity, smoking, alcohol and drug use, death, children in peril, graphic descriptions, and suicide. Wow. When I played before release, it didn't really come across that extreme. But it's always nice to have, those kind of warnings for people that are a little squeamish about it. And it is October, the spooky month. So I've done one run of this, which we did last time. And I played with the basic deck, which was pretty decent. You basically get a very generic. You deal some damage, you got some art, you got some defensive capabilities. The priest was actually kind of cool because whenever you had it out and you played a card that was cheap, it also dealt 1 damage to the demon. I didn't find it used the card draw all that much, to be honest, and being 2 candles worth of, it's effectively mana, made it pretty hard to justify sometimes, but I ended up doing like a reflect kind of deck where I take damage and then I deal damage back whenever I get hit. So that was kind of cool. But I want to try one of the other default decks this time around. Gain 1 glow per candle at the beginning of your turn. That is slightly interesting. I don't necessarily remember exactly what glow does. I think it's healing over time. For each stack of glow on Noah, deal 3 damage to the demon. Remove all stacks. Oh, okay. So I can build it up a lot and then basically nuke down the demon. That's kind of cool. That gives you like a game plan to strive towards. So that's kind of neat. You need 2 fortify and 1 phantom miracle. What is a phantom miracle? Prevents enemies from adding statuses. Enemies, at least bosses, do end up adding a lot of statuses. So that could be pretty good. Miracle. If a card is added to your hand after the beginning of a turn, it's free to play. So if you have card draw, you can basically get this for free, which is pretty awesome. It doesn't look like they start with any card draw, so you'd want to build towards that. This is, of course, a roguelike deck builder, if you haven't picked up on that already. And it is got a lot of story elements to it, a lot of text. I don't know how much of it I'll read this time around. If you want to hear a lot of the kind of dialogue and story, I would advise checking out my previous video, which I will link in the description below, as well as a link to the game itself if you want to get it. Start each exorcism with 5 toughen. What does he have in terms of interesting cards? Apply 2 vulnerable and 2 wrath. Really? That seems pretty good, actually. Now that's 2 stacks of each. Deal 1 additional damage per stack, so I'd be doing 2 extra damage if I did this first. And it takes 50% more damage. That's a pretty good combo, like in 1 card. And fortify and toughen, so this will be the defensive version of this. Gain ward for 1 turn per stack. Toughen, gain 1 additional ward per stack. Wow. This deck seems kind of interesting. Deal 1 damage for every 2 ward on Noah. So you really want to be building up ward via probably fortify and toughen. And then dish out damage. Yeah, okay, that sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. Pale sensor. Defense focused. Low and light focused and core damage focused. Interesting. So I am concerned that it might end up being kind of similar. I might want to get silvered mirror stuff for basically thorns damage, dealing damage back when you get hit. It would probably pair pretty well with this, but I think it would pair well with the glow deck as well, because you take damage, deal it back, and then heal it up with glow. So maybe let's try this. Pale sensor. It took us 5 minutes to decide, but it's always pretty cool when.
No ordinary city.
Oh, there we go.
No bustle of traffic. No lights. No music. No laughter.
Look how cool this art
From
looks.
the shadows, things crawl in the darkness. The sound of heavy wings.
This game is so stylish. The night begins. It was an angel, an actual celestial being who I'd met on more than one occasion. Perhaps they were even my guardian angel. It would certainly amount to this particular celestial's strange interest in me, despite the fact that they didn't do much guarding or watching and mocking, really. Oh, wasn't expecting to see you here. They didn't respond to my annoyance. Instead, they grinned mischievously. I've been awaiting your arrival, they announced, and then declined to say why, for what reason. It made me feel uneasy. More watching and more mockery to come, apparently. I don't suppose you'll tell me your name this time, I asked. So it's continuing the storyline from last time, which is cool. I like that. There is, of course, lots of meta progression in this game because it's a roguelite, but most of the time they don't do story progressing across multiple runs. But here you can actually invest your faith, which is a currency that you can use for basically everything, into advancing your progression with all the different characters too. So it's really kind of unique in that regard. As I've told you before, I've had a multitude of names. A smirk played on the edges of their mouth. Would you like me to recount them all for you? Angel it is, then. Angel chuckled, high and light. You've come so far already, tonight. And yet you've so much further to go before the sun rises, further than you realize. Typical enigmatic, holier-than-thou bullshit. It didn't help that the angels were, in fact, holier-than-thou. So this actually is a repeat of what happened last time. Are you going to help me then for once? But I've already helped you, Noah. Then they paused, making a show of mock surprise at my scowl. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you prefer Father Noah? Not for a long time, no. I was curious what they meant by already helping me. So they're referencing my past run. That's kind of cool. Celestials were masters and not telling you the whole truth. But it wasn't in their nature to outright lie. Instead, they'd laugh at your efforts to piece together half-truths. So asking what they meant by that was going to get me nowhere. Just tell me where he is. That's all I need. Angel stared at me a moment, cocking their head like a bird. And without a word, they lifted their hand and pointed out into the city, ahead into the darkness. Thanks for nothing. I expect no thanks for what I do, they said, completely serious, perhaps for the first time. And they spread their angelic wings wide, and with an effortless leap, they were off into the black sky and gone. They didn't bother to wait to see if they would return. With that, I rode on. My hunt had begun. Isn't that like a provocative intro? Probably with so many questions. So, of course, according to, it's good design, I would say. It's definitely very popular. We got multiple routes we can take, and they actually let you branch out quite heavily in the middle, but then it just focuses it down again. In this particular case, it's random every time. I would like to do these greater demon fights as much as possible. Probably because I get more rewards, but also because they're more interesting. What is this? This is getting cards, so I can get more cards. I think we're going to go along the left. And then we can get some extra stuff here. So this is healing, but you do have to pay for it. It's not free. And then curios. Curios are very good. It would be better to get curios earlier, but if we did that, we'd basically be doing a bunch of regular fights in. I do want to show off the greater demons because they're very interesting. So let's do a lesser demon first. Of course, since I have played one run, I do roughly know what I'm doing. Each of these encounters has a story, associated with it to kind of set the scene about what kind of demon you're fighting. But in the interest of time, let's get into it, preferably. If you want to read, pause and check it out. But I would pay nothing for violating this holy place. So, here's the core gameplay loop. Exorcism, lesser demon. You have encountered a lesser demon. Deal damage to break the demon's will and exorcise it from the host. Be careful to keep your ward up. The enemy looks like it will attack. Study the demon's intent to get an idea of his next action. So, Its intent is up here. It's going to attack us. It's going to deal 6 damage to us. So to start with, if I use Arcane Shield, I'd be able to apply 6 ward and therefore take 6 minus 6 is 0 damage. But you can't just play the card. No. You have to burn cards in order to play other cards, which is kind of a unique mechanic for these kind of games. I would definitely like to... Let's see what I can get rid of the most. What is most important? I don't need this turn. Not going to need... I don't need it. I would like to check out Fortify and Toughen. So I now have... Retains 1 ward for 1 turn, so removes a stack of the server. Okay, gains 6 additional ward whenever ward is gained. It's not super necessary now, but it is a good demonstration. So I'm gonna burn this. So if I apply ward to me, I'm gonna get 6 additional, so I'll get 12. I do in fact get 12. And I should keep any remaining ones, so next turn I should have 6 ward remaining. If I did that correctly. Let's burn this and just deal 13 damage to him, which is, you know, half his HP. So, in theory, we could just probably win next turn. So he dealt 6 damage, reduced it. Normally, it would go away, but because we had that ability, that status, it was fine. So, here we don't really need to defend. His status is he's going to debuff us, but I can actually just help him out. And we're victorious. Very, very easy opening one. Starting with a 13 damage card is quite impressive, actually. So we got some faith, which is our currency in this game. Apply 13 ward, apply 2 oath. Oath. Damage dealt is evenly split across ally units. I don't have any other ally units right now, but 13 ward is still pretty good. That is better than 2 of our regular ward cards. And we deal 7 damage twice. That is also better than... We are supposed to be a defensive deck, so I'm going to try and Deku's shield. We have ways to carry our ward over to the next turn, so it won't go to waste all the time. That's kind of nice. Dust to dust. As my mother, the man had said. His eyes were bleary with exhausted tears. And he talked about how she changed. At first, she thought she was just sick, but the doctors couldn't do anything. They said it was all in his mother's head, but he knew that wasn't true. I agreed. I could hear her growling in the room. They kept her locked inside. I could feel the queasy sensation of an infernal presence. The demon had torn his family apart one by one. I went to the house and entered, bracing myself for anything. The old woman was exactly where I thought she'd be. Inside a bare room, with only a mattress and a strong smell of blood and vomit. Evil had seeped into the floors and the walls here. She had crackled. She cackled as her red, glowing eyes watched me approach. Wicked little priest, she spat. You come here and befoul us with your presence. Get out. Get out or I'll scratch your eyes out. It was afraid of me. It was right to be. I set down my bag and took a breath. It was time for us to do battle. Now that is the correct amount of text as introduction to a fight. Some of them are quite wordy. I think that one was appropriate. That one's pretty good. So what do I want to burn? Apply 2 oath. The oath doesn't matter to us not much, but the ward is kind of nice. He's only going to do 6 damage to us, though, so it's kind of pointless. I'm going to just play 1 regular ward, I think. Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make him vulnerable. I'm going to burn this one. Oh, I see. Interesting. So, starting with Toughen gives us 5 additional ward for when any ward is gained, and we just get that at the start of every combat. So our ward is going to be so good constantly. Okay. Now I did give him Wrath, so it's increasing his damage, but making him take more as well. I see. I misunderstood that when I first took this deck. So we can actually generate so much ward with this deck. He's gonna debuff us, but that's probably fine for us, to be honest. I could potentially, so this card's pretty cool, because if I got a ton of ward on us, I could then deal double that of damage. So for instance, if I had the 13, I could do like 26 damage in one turn. If I had 13 ward card, I played that and played this. Wow, that would be actually really good. That'd be incredible. I don't have it this turn though, so he's just gonna debuff us, so we can probably just deal damage. TBH, we don't need this. Wouldn't mind getting this because that means that it retains my any ward I get this turn. I would be able to retain for next turn. So I'm not going to use this turn, probably. Oh, I actually can't. I got rid of my only. Well, that's fine. I can just win, actually. Wow, look at that. I feel like they rebalanced things since I last played. I was not winning this fast. I think my first combat last time I played was actually incredibly long. Why 2 silvered? Silvered's really good for us, in theory. But as 1 mana, it applies 2 silvered. It does require us to get hit a lot. Restoring will, which is basically our health, is actually not that good for us because most of the time we should be able to easily avoid taking damage because we have so much ward. So I guess I wouldn't mind silvered. It's going to be a little similar to our last deck, but we have way more ward this time. Last time I did silver deck, I actually had like very little healing, very little defense, so it should be a lot better here in theory. But we're going to do a greater demon here. These ones are way more substantial, and you'll see these extra mechanics around it. As soon as I heard the screaming, I began running. Towards it, not away from it. It was the sound of someone in such agony, their cries twisted into something raw and animalistic. And I knew what that meant. I was already inside when I realized I'd run into an underground parking garage. Dark and abandoned. Drips of foul water running down the concrete walls. Pools tainted with gasoline into sickening rainbow colors. The smell of old sweat and grime. And the screaming. I had to find out where it was coming from. Down and down I ran. The only cars I saw were never going to leave here ever again, rusted and still. The screaming echoed from below, occasionally sliding into desperate gasps for air, followed by a keening wail that raised the hair on my arms. Dude, I actually got shivers from that. And then I saw her, a woman crouched in the back corner, covered in deep scratches up and down her arms, covered in slick sweat and blood and mucus. Get out, she gasped. Get it out! She began scratching frantically at her shirt, tearing it. Now stay calm, I warned her. I stopped a few feet away and got out my pack. Suddenly she stopped scratching with a shudder, like something dark was welling up from inside. She became calm. A slow smile spread across her face. Oh, I am calm, Noah, said a deep voice that came from down her throat and layered with her own. Are you calm? Calm enough for this? I started unpacking my candles. The voice inside the woman began to laugh, and the sound of it echoed off the concrete walls until it reverberated inside my head. You won't be laughing long, I swore to myself. So these are multi-phase, kind of like mini bosses. And, well, it's going to explain it, actually. They've changed the tutorial system, which is something I actually asked for. So that's pretty awesome. They front-loaded it all initially, and now it's spaced out to be more relevant to when you're actually getting it. You've encountered a greater demon. This demon is stronger than those you've defeated before, and is powerful enough to obscure its true nature. Until you break its will, the demon's intentions are hidden from you. Cool. So, its intent is currently unknown, and we have to basically go through this HP bar, which has 4 segments, until we get to the next phase, which is the phase we are more familiar with at this point. Do I have... I do not have the thing that would allow us to keep protection, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to do a little bit of protection because he could be attacking us, right? So I think I'm gonna burn this. I'm gonna actually burn this shield so I can play the bigger shield. So I have 18 defense right now, which is gonna be complete overkill, but that's probably fine. I'm not gonna be able to play everything I want, but this is probably fine. That's a lot of damage. And you can actually carry over as long as there's no effect that would put out your candles. As you can see, I had one lit at the end of the last turn. It carried over to this turn, which is pretty awesome. And it didn't actually attack us. Interesting. It just defended. But I had no way to know. I had no way to know. Let's see. I want... Ooh, I could potentially do this combo. That does seem really good. Oh, I can have this too? Alright, let's do this. Do this. If I apply... Huge. I want to play this. So I'll keep whatever I leave behind. Oh, I can't quite do it. I can't quite do it. I don't have... I need one more... That's okay. Because we won't lose this. Demon's turn. Is he going to hit me? No, he's just going to defend again. Which is kind of bad for us because I do need to fill up this bar. I need to do a lot of damage. I would like to... I did not get it, unfortunately. Let's make sure to do this. I need to do as much damage as possible here. We're going to keep our armor going, our ward going. So that is very nice. I think I'm just going to deal damage. Try and fill this up as best we can. Slight race against time. Okay, he shackled us. Which, what does that do? Attacks deal 50% less damage. Okay, so for 2 turns we do 50% less damage, which is pretty bad for us. Do I have wield the bulwark? I sure do. So this is now technically could be like 12 plus. I'm gonna do half damage, which is slightly unfortunate, but okay. I'm gonna just. I'm not gonna have quite enough. I have to burn like everything to do this. Damn, that did like nothing. That did nothing. That didn't really work how I wanted it to work. I've never seen this fill up, so I'm very curious to see what happens. He did attack us. Intent unknown. Okay, we unfortunately still do half damage, so... But he is now going to be vulnerable. We just need to focus on doing damage if possible. We got multiple compels, but it's only 3 damage each. Which is not great. Well... I think it'll be enough. I think it'll just barely be enough. It is. So now we can...
Be solemn and bear witness. Tell me your name, demon.
Tell me your name, demon. So we get to reveal his name before he does his whatever that's going to be. And now we go into kind of regular combat here. He's got a lot of HP, as you can see. He also has some spawns here. Dark Twisting Swarm. Dark Twisting Swarm. He's going to summon more of them. Interesting. Now I've got 8 additional ward whenever I get ward, so that's pretty cool. Do I have big ward? I do. So I'm going to get rid of this. He's not going to attack us this turn anyways, so... If I do this, I'm going to get a lot of ward. Wow, 21 ward. If I do Fortify, I can at least keep our stuff for next turn. That's kind of neat. And then... I can't quite use this turn, so I'm just going to sacrifice it. And since we keep our ward, and we're getting tons of extra ward, we're going to be very, very safe. Now, I just need... If I can make him vulnerable and then use Bulwark, that'd be incredible, but it looks like I don't have a capability. He's going to attack us for 36 damage, but I've got 36 ward, so it's actually fine. That's kind of fun. That is fun. So I'm going to burn this. I'm not going to worry about ward this turn. We're just going to use up our 36 ward, and that'll be fine. I'm going to deal damage to him, make him vulnerable as well. And Actually, silvered would probably be pretty good because it's going to hit us, I think, 4 times, to be honest. Do I want this is my question. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to give up some damage directly. Oh, I did make him do Wrath. So he's going to hit us for a little bit of damage. Whoopsie daisy. But I do guarantee he's going to have 3 turns of vulnerability, so. Oh, he only hit us once. I was thinking all of them would hit, but nope. I was hoping he'd hit me 5 times or 4 times, and then therefore take a lot of counterattack damage. I was wrong. I was wrong. Well, this would be useful later, but not right now. I can do this. I don't know if this is worth it, to be honest. I think it's better to do double of these. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. I can save up 2 more for next turn. What's he doing, actually? Doing something unknown. Oh, he's just buffing them, but hurting himself at the same time. Gonna do 45 damage to us. Oh, I lost all that armor because I didn't have tough. Oops. What-oh. Well, that's not great. I didn't draw any of my defensive cards either. Well, definitely don't want to wrath them because that would be quite bad for survivability. I can reduce some of it. I can't do 100 damage to him this turn. I just can't. I could kill these to reduce the damage. I think that's what I have to do, actually. So I can kill you. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. Kill this. Kill this. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he's changed to being defensive. Interesting. As you can see, greater demons are way more complicated than regular lesser demons. He's gonna do something unknown again. And he's got lots of defense on his units. Interesting. But this is actually kind of neat. This is actually way more involved than the first deck I used. I definitely want Fortify. Okay, I'm gonna... Dude, I need more candle stuff. We're gonna make this... Okay, I want this. I probably want this more than... Yeah, let's do it that way. Whatever he does, we'll probably be safe. He's hurting himself to buff them. And he's going to do 44 damage to us. But we've got a lot of initial armor here. And I can get a lot more as well. I'm not going to bother doing silvered. I think silvered was a mistake in this case. I will get 16 for this. So now he's only going to do 44 damage to us, in theory. I've got 39. 1 damage for every 2. Oh, it's half as much armor, not double. I also misread that. Well, vulnerable volatile. Take 5 damage as this card is burnt. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Well, let's deal some damage to him. This would technically deal more damage than these guys. If I burn both of these, we'll take a little bit of damage here, but not too much. That is an acceptable amount. And then he's gonna... Okay, that's fine. I think we can probably... might be able to end this here. Maybe not. Make him vulnerable. And this is doing like 18 damage, I think. 19 damage. That's still not going to be enough. Even if I... We do have Silver Dawn. That's kind of nice. I think because I burned these, I get lots of armor just to be safe. I do this. I could fortify and toughen so that I keep my armor for next turn. And then I can, I think, burn this. I will take 5 damage, but I'll have a candle for next turn. And honestly, we're going to be fine destroying him before he kills us, I think. He's got Wrath. So I could do 9 damage with this, but it would cost 2 mana. Do 12 damage with these. It's not actually enough damage. I'm going to have to play defensively here. But look how much shield we get. Kind of crazy. Wait, does this work? Almost. It almost works. We won't take any additional damage because our ward will protect us. And we'll do 2 damage back because it's silvered. Our silver doesn't seem to be reducing, which is kind of interesting. Thought it would for sure. Well, let's just kill him. That was cool. That was awesome. So we're going to expel him. Oh, I forgot. Is there another phase? There's another phase. Oh, no. I just wasted my actions. I forgot about that. Well, probably not going to use this. Probably going to defend myself. I'm probably just going to defend myself. Now, he can actually attack this lady here. The person that he's possessing. Which he's going to do now. He's going to do 14 damage to her. Well, let's do this. Deal damage. Make him vulnerable, so we take 50% more damage. Probably do this. Don't want to do this turn. Might fortify and toughen. It doesn't really matter for us in this case, but more fortify will matter in the long run. So she'll take some damage, but she's not really in danger of dying, so I think we can probably kill him this turn. We need a little bit more damage. I do this plus this. I'd have to burn the other 2 to do. I will get a lot of shields. There'll be more damage overall. You could also just get No, this is better. More because each individual use of it gives us 12 additional ward. Whereas I use one big one, this would just be plus 23. Or it would be 13 plus 10, which is 23. So this will do more damage overall. And they're gonna do something. Oh, they're just increasing our flies. They're threatening 68 damage on me. As flies split from the host swarm, they will accumulate and increase damage dealt to you during certain demon attacks. So he's doing way more damage to us because we got 15 flies, but we're just gonna kill him. It doesn't really matter.
Leave us. Return once you
There you go. We've exercised. We're only down 7 HP. 40 faith. Hot damn. That's actually a lot. For each stack of glow, I don't have any way to get glow right now. Apply 3 phantom. Prevents enemies from adding statuses. That's pretty good. I get another fortify and toughen. I mean, I feel like that is what our deck is about. Although phantom reducing statuses is pretty good. It is 2 candles. And we're really having a candle crisis right now. I really need to go to the Curios lady, but it's way over here. And what are the odds that we have faith when we get to there? Because we're probably going to spend it like here, or yeah. Now I could go to an event and then go to the danger battle. I think that seems more interesting, so let's do that. Lost it all. I found myself in an office building, the kind of place with rows upon rows and nearly identical cubicles, differentiated only by The sparse array of personal photographs on display next to the computer monitor. You know, I actually preferred working in a cubicle than open floor plan garbage, because open floor plans, noise just carries across the entire area. If someone's talking or laughing across the room, you hear it. And if you're trying to solve a problem and other people are laughing, there's nothing worse than hearing other people laugh while you are mad and frustrated because something's not working. All right, well, let's search the cubicles. All right, is everything okay, sir? He launched himself out of his chair, turning to face me with a look of surprise and horror. I placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. Perhaps go home for the evening. He'll be better tomorrow. Oh, you're sure, are you? His laugh was bitter. He cut it off before it devolved into tears. What do you know about it? Who are you even? Just a friend. Someone who knows what it feels like when everything comes crashing down. Wasn't certain why I said that, or even why I was what I was referencing, but it felt right. Not so. He thought over my words, chewing his lip. I won't have a home to go to for long after this. My own stupid fault too. Tell me about it. Pulled over a nearby office chair and sat with him for a time. He said his name was Eric. He told me about his risky trades he'd been counting on, and how his scheme had all come crashing down. Don't gamble, kids. Also, stocks are gambling. I wanted to pull him back from the yawning abyss, but I couldn't. It was a feeling that would stick with me as I rode off. I got a penalty? It's a bad event? I didn't know these existed. I'll take the will loss because, honestly, we're a very defensive deck, and I don't want to lose the money. The face. I didn't know there was a bad event. Well, I guess we're going to do another greater demon. The motel room smells terrible. All right, we're going to skip this in the interest of time. I think we've demonstrated that the writing is pretty good in this game, but I want to play the game, you know? Different things for different folks. Oh, he only has 3 bars. I've also never seen that before. Cool. He's gonna do something. I don't know what he's gonna do. Like, I should probably just deal damage, to be honest. I should just burn these. Don't worry about it. Boom. Boom.
Give them the strength they need to endure.
Fill it up. Reveal. Wow, turn 1. That might not actually be optimal, because I could have gotten like extra candles for this phase, for instance, or set up. Oh my gosh! He just threatened 35 damage on each of these. Is that a threat? I think that's a threat. I saw it pop up. He's gonna summon more. Okay, but he only has 39 HP, so, and in this phase at least. Not gonna be using this turn. I drew like nothing but defensive stuff, huh? Which is not gonna stay, so I'm just gonna burn them. Apply 2 vulnerable. It's some of this, and well, we're gonna draw all of our offensive stuff next turn. We'll have 2 extra candles, so maybe we can just nuke him down. Oh, he did hit us a little bit. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Oh, maybe attacked by the demon. Oh, he's gonna target a random demon. Leeches will from the player each turn. When it dies, oh, so that's what happened there. Maximum will be absorbed into the demon's maximum will. Ah. Well, we need to kill this guy as fast as possible. Holy crap. Question is, can I do that?
Rise above the darkness.
I think so,
Let
barely.
them repel the foul invader.
If I do this, this will do 6 damage. That's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I can't do it anyways. Ruh-roh. Am I just gonna die horribly here? Let's find out. Okay, he healed himself by doing that, and they're gonna deal like 2 damage each. More than 2 damage each. But we lived. He did increase his max HP, but can I kill him this turn? No. The answer would be no. Oh, bound by silvered could be really good in this case. Well, they have a lot of HP, so maybe not. I'm gonna ignore these summons in favor of
deceiver of innocence.
trying to deal as much damage to him as possible. Now, do I want armor? Or do I want silvered? I want silvered, I think, because I think our armor right now is enough to defend us anyways. Even... Actually, is it? Yeah. Right, he's gonna attack one of these, heal for that, but that's okay. Can I kill him this turn is my question. Not with these cards, I can't. Not with these cards. Our deck is maybe too defensive for our cause. I should probably do this. Deal damage or defend? I think we're fine for defense. So I should deal damage.
Faith is my shield, and faith is my sword. I cast light.
Noah's yapping in the background here. Yeah, we're good. Now, can I do 32 damage to him? He keeps getting more HP. He's gonna summon more. I think I can probably... Can't quite kill him, I don't think. So... Do I want the ward? Probably. Because they're gonna hurt us a lot. Probably want the tough too, so... I don't think I can compel this turn. I really want Toughen up as well, but I can't do both, so... Yeah. I'm gonna lose whatever extra ward we have. It's interesting because he's not like super threatening, but he's constantly essentially healing himself. Alright, I want this. We should be able to kill him easily. Just need one more candle. That'll give us the next phase. So since we're going to the next phase, I want to... Let's get the silvered. And then expel him. Oh crap. That is the end of the turn, and I didn't keep my armor, so whoops. Okay, and he's going to target us 7 times 4. That is 28 damage he's threatening. Interesting. Well, I didn't really get much in the way of war. I can get this, I guess. I probably will want that as well. So let's get lots of armor. That'll be enough at least. And then I can keep whatever's remains. I don't think anything's going to remain, though, because it's going to do 24 minus 12. The little dudes will also hit us. Oh. Every time they attack us, though, we're doing 6 silver damage back to them. So that was actually pretty decent. I do take some will damage, though, which does suck. Oh, I took way more than I thought I would. What's he gonna do? Unknown action. So honestly, we could just have a game plan where we just get tons of ward, constantly be able to keep it, and then he kills himself with silvered. But that wouldn't really scale necessarily very well. Would not necessarily scale. Alright, because I'm going to use these 3. More silvered. Coffin. Oh, this was probably a mistake. Oops. I didn't actually give myself any armor to save. Well, time to take another 12 damage. Oh, we are killing these, so it's not all terrible. So we're gonna kill all of them, which means he might attack just us directly. Wow, the damage stacks here are crazy. Or like the gameplay stacks. Well, this is not great. Okay, he's gonna do 44. He's threatening 44 damage to us, and that is a problem. Cause I'm gonna barely be able to defend this. I'm still gonna take a little bit from this guy though, but I am taking a lot of silver damage back to him. That is cool, but look how much HP he has. Oh. All right, he's gonna do something. Time for us to go on the offense, maybe. Oh wait, this is pretty good, but I don't have enough. Yeah, because I'm gonna next turn. I'm just not gonna have any good things to play. If I burn this though, I will lose it. So, or I'll take 5 damage. I'd rather do this. 20 damage himself, but he has no minions to buff, so that's fine. He's gonna do, oh boy, 60 damage to us, huh? If I don't kill him this turn, which I don't think I can kill him this turn. I can get 13 ward plus 10, so that'll be 23 ward. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Methinks. I can't kill him this turn on my own. I can minimize how much damage I take a little tiny bit. I'm not gonna save any. He's gonna go through all my ward. I might just die here. Oh, very close. He's gonna hit us 4 times, so silvered will be very good. I could also do half a 38 to him if I burn both of these. Well, I definitely don't need that. Question is, do I want this extra silvered? That'll be another 4 times 2, 8 damage to him on top of what I'm already gonna do. I'm gonna do 40 damage back to him just from silvered. I think that's the best I can do right now, unfortunately. We're still gonna like take a metric ton of damage. Comes. Yep. Oh, that hurts. Okay, well, can I kill him this turn is the question. Unlikely. In fact, the answer is a solid no. I'm just gonna burn these. I'll use them for next turn. Hopefully he doesn't attack me here, otherwise I'll just die. Okay, no, he was just buffing. Alright, he's got 9 health left. We can kill him. Holy crap, we need healing so badly. That went very badly. We get 40 faith for it. White Rabbit Ear. Allies deal 50% additional damage. I have no allies. Maybe I'll get a card. No? Deal 15 damage and gain 1 shackle. Shackle makes us do less damage next turn. Probably don't want that. Deal 9 damage and draw 1 card. Upgrade a random card in your hand for this turn. Add volatile to it for the remainder of the exorcism. Let me tell you, upgraded cards are very, very strong in this game. But that's a costly thing. That is very costly. 9 damage and draw 1 card is pretty good. I will take that. Because even if you don't use the card you drew, you can then burn that card. Speaking of cards, we're going to get some cards here, potentially. The mansion. I found myself the door of a mansion, a luxurious and sprawling place that was entirely at odds with the dilapidated buildings I'd seen elsewhere. everywhere else in the city. It occurred to me to wonder what exactly I was doing here. Well, we went in. Gonna be a demon. Gasp. Who would have guessed? And then why would we do damage, or why would we deal with you? Well, he's got good stuff for us. Buy a card or remove a card. So removing a card in these kind of things is usually the way to go. But I don't necessarily know what I would remove from this deck. So let's see what cards he has for sale. Also, if you don't want to buy anything, you can give him faith, which will then build up your repertoire with him, giving you a larger and larger discount. Don't know what happens if you fill your bar up entirely. I don't know. Apply 2 doubt to all enemies with Shackle. Well, I can't really apply Shackle right now. Apply 1 Wrath for each card played previously this turn. That's really good if you have a lot of candle generation, or can make things very cheap. Play a lot of. Deal 13 damage to all enemies. When this card is burnt, deal 6 damage to everyone. Release the hounds. That sounds really good. That would have been fantastic in our previous battle. Could also give him faith to do meta progression with him. AoE damage could actually just save us. It would have been fantastic in that fight. I'm going to save some because we do need to heal. We do need to heal. And I know a healing slot is coming up. All right. Yeah, it's right here. And it's only like a lesser demon if we go this way for the event. I'm going to go for the event. Hopefully it's not a bad event again. Please, sir, might you have some bread? The homeless woman was camped out next to a door. Sorry, I don't actually have bread. Push into a bodega on the corner. I don't know what that means. Went inside and studied the selection. It was grim. 1 loaf, brown, but past its expiry date. Now, more of a grayish tone. I put down the loaf and instead collected an armful of canned food from 1 aisle over. Chicken noodle soup. Animal-shaped pasta and a sugary tomato sauce. Irish stew. Surely this would be better than still bread. But how she... Oh, okay. She liked it. Okay. Here, she said, pressing something to my hand. Kindness always comes back to you. But to refuse and offer it back, but she already turned her attention to the birds. And what she gave me. Was I sensing arcane power? Did I get a relic? Seed bracelet. Guarantees you will draw an ally card on the first hand of an exorcism if you have one in your deck. I don't have any. I don't have any. I can choose a card. Let's choose a card. Still no allies even pick from. Apply 1 shackle plus 1 additional shackle per ally card. There's so many ally cards and I have no allies. Okay. Draw 1 card. Add pocket to 1 card in hand. When discarded either at the end of the turn or by another card, this card is placed on top of your draw pile. That's not that good for our particular deck. Burn the incense. Apply 1 fortitude each time ward is added to Noah this turn. Add 1 fortify. Oh, okay. So every time I play a ward card, I'm getting fortify, which will keep our excess ward. Let's try it. I don't know if this deck is necessarily that great, but... Alright, let's do just a regular old combat here. We don't have to find out its name or anything. It's just a lesser demon. Got 70 HP though. It's gonna debuff us. Well, I'm not gonna use this turn because I don't really have anything to give us defense. Let's do this and draw. And burn it. Gonna compel it.
We will overcome. We will persevere.
We should draw a lot of defensive cards next because let's see what is this debuff he gives? Dose. Extinguish all lit candles at the end of your turn and remove stack. So I can't carry candles over to the next turn. That is probably fine. We'll do this. I'm gonna do this. Gonna release the hounds this time around. No, that was not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna take so much damage. I'm just dead. I needed to play this to survive. So, in a lot of these games, what happens if you all progress will be lost. I'm dead either way, I think, but a lot of these games you can just exit the main menu and then come back in and it starts you at the beginning of the combat, but I'm actually just dead here. Had I done this, I would have got 12 more defense and I would have lived. Would have had 17. I would have just barely lived. Doesn't mean I would have won, but I wouldn't have died. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So I am curious. I'm assuming it. Oh, continue the run. What happens? No way. No way. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I just get to do the whole fight again. I don't have a good solution to that. As like, mechanically, how do you prevent that? Other than you save every turn of combat? I don't know. I don't know how to avoid that being a thing.
As wax melts before the fire, so the wicked shall perish at the presence of faith.
I'm not entirely sure. You're gonna do 21 damage to us. But if I make sure to defend. Make sure to defend. And then that means it'll be -5 because I'll be burning. Oh wait, yeah. If I burn this, we'll go down to 11, and then I'll add +13 +5. Yeah, it is worth it. It is in fact worth it. That way we don't take any damage. We do a little bit to him. He's going to defend himself, which we don't really necessarily care that much about. Although I am weakened right now because of Shackle. So attacking is not like the greatest thing ever, but... Oh, we're just going to lose that candle anyways, but yeah. Now he's super defensive, and he's going to attack us for 11 damage. Okay, that's not that much. I basically just need to wait him out anyways. If I do this, it's going to be, well, 11 actually. It's Exacxes. And we can actually just stack up our... Oh, when it's burnt, it'll do 3 damage to everybody. I should probably just do the damage, I guess. Doesn't really make a huge difference either way. Gonna debuff us again. Like, I could set up shield. Yeah, I guess I do set up shields. I fortify and toughen, and then do this. We'll carry it over to next turn. He's going to probably apply the same dose, yeah. Which doesn't apply immediately, interestingly. Which is good for us. Going to do 21 damage to us. He'll give us another 12. That'll be enough to defend us. In the meantime, we will do this. I mean, that would be enough to kill him. We just do this. All right. We lived. And we have learned you can, in fact, redo a combat through cheese. Apply 3 glow when ashed instead apply 4 glow. Miracle. Deal 3 damage per ash card in your hand. Ash. This card has been burnt. A card that is ash cannot be burnt again this turn. Ash is removed at the end of the turn. Basically, every time we burn for but it has to be in your hand. So I'd have to be able to have a very small deck, burn a lot of cards, and then draw those burnt cards again. And then this would be able to do damage. Glow deals 1 light per stack of glow and removes a stack at the end of the turn. Restores the will of allies and damages enemies. I'm unlikely to be able to play this, but I will take it because we need HP. Speaking of, let's hope we can get healed here in the alley. I was riding my motorcycle down the street when I suddenly spotted a familiar figure in an alleyway. Yeah, it's him. Right. He's going to offer us healing will or upgrading a card. Upgrading cards are really, really good, but we also just need to not die, so... Wow, these scale pretty horribly. 20 will. Is that even worth it? Get 20 for... Can I do this? I can do this twice for cheaper than this one. There's no discount. What about upgrading cards? How much does this cost? 75? Okay. A little bit of HP to work with. So what does this upgrade to? Like 4 glow. Okay, that's... I was hoping it'd be cheaper. Okay, this becomes cheaper. Release the hounds. Deal 16 damage. I mean, it's only 3 more damage. It's not that exciting. Deal 15 damage. Draw 2 cards. Now you're talking for 1 mana. That's incredibly good. And I can't really afford to do anything else, so. If you were playing long term, it would be a good idea to be doing the meta progression on him because it'll make future runs easier. But for the purpose of keeping this run alive for demonstration purposes, we'll do that. Now I could do Curios, but I have no faith. I've only got 7 faith, so it's just kind of a wasted move. We may as well go do the Lesser Demon. And I'm going to skip the storylet. We'll do this. Applies 1 Wrath to the demon each time Noah deals unblocked damage to the demon. Wrath increases the demon's damage, and he's going to do 19 damage to us. Well. That's not great. It's not great. Much as I would love this, I can't do it. I'm not gonna have any left over anyways, but screw it. We're gonna take some damage. Oh, is that... Am I gonna live? Yeah, I'll live. In fact, that worked out kind of perfectly. It's gonna do 15 damage to us. If I had silvered, that would be good, but I don't. If I use this one thing, Deku Shield, we will be good for the rest of it. So that'll give us 16 or 13 plus 6, so 19. Release the Hounds would be great too. Like, do go... I can't go offense. I just can't. I can't. Oh! What? Oh! Why did he attack me? Why did he attack me there? Well... I'm gonna do 21 damage. No, I wanted to cancel that! I'm gonna do 21 damage. I'll live with 1 HP. I will live with 1 HP. I could have taken no damage here. Ow. Yep. Okay, that was not great. Was not fantastic. Getting extra wrath. There's not much I can do about that. Holy water. I mean, I could do holy water just to... Like, he's not attacking us this turn. I could try and heal up, basically. It would be pretty tough to do, though. Holy water on us. And since he's not attacking this turn, I can set up a little bit. Health. We need that health so badly. I think it's totally worth it to greed for this. Assuming I can survive the next turn, of course. Which is dubious at best. I'm definitely not attacking, so let's see how much armor we can get. I'm currently still dead. I'm shit. One more would have, I still would have been dead. There's no way for me to kill him this turn anyways. If I had card draw, it could have worked. So like if I had done this first, I would have got one more ward. I would have had 21. It would do 25, which is 25. Yeah. I was dead either way. Well. Oh, I burned that, which just reduced my stuff even more. Well, I think that's it. That's a run. Our run's dead.
No, I'm not.
No.
Done yet.
Well, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I just didn't get great synergy. All right, it's actually days later, but I want to do a new run. I'm just going to add this to the same video because we did a lot of talking and explanations, etc. I'm going to use just the basic deck here for this attempt, and we're going to go. I'm going to skip like pretty much all of the dialogue stuff because we just saw it, and frankly, I want to get to the gameplay.
This is no ordinary city.
I want to do the gameplay. And this game is quite long, all things considered. So if I go along the left, I can get curios. Maybe an upgrade if there are no good curios. And we're really not going to get any big battles for a while, but at the end we'll be very, very heavy on it. So we better hope we get some good stuff early game. Get like a good build going. All right, Lesser Demon. Let's see what we get. He just took 3 damage. I can do only 12 damage to him, which is not enough. So I'm just going to Arcane Shield to defend ourselves. I only need 1 of them. So let's do that. We're perfectly safe. And I'm going to just Salt Petter. Just do good damage to him. Actually, could I have killed him? I think I would have been 1 damage off. So no 1-turn kill here, but it looks like he just hurts himself at the start of every turn.
Leave this innocent and be gone.
Even if we had taken a little bit of damage, we would have healed, because that is what this deck's starter relic is. Deal 22 damage consume. So you can only play it once, but that's big damage. All right. Does cost 3 candles to play, but that's huge burst. Like, this thing only has 25 HP, so like if I play this, if I burn 4 cards, I can actually do that. I could just boom, boom, boom. Turn 1 kill. All right. That won't scale into late game very well, but for now it did. Easy victory. I'll take it. Apply 6 ward and 2 oaths to Noah and allies. Oh, so I get it and my allies get it. But or deal 8 damage, gain 1 silvered. I think this is just probably better. Protecting my allies is not usually that important, at least from what I've seen so far. I'm gonna go this one just in case. It gives me more options. We'll probably go to curios instead of cards, but curios seem quite powerful. But then he's got 22 HP. With salt and these, I might be able to just kill him. Boom. 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 No, he's got 1 HP left. Let's see what his mystery action is. Moment of Doubt. What is that? Gain 1 Doubt. Ephemeral. Oh, Toad is awful. Doubt causes 30% of targeted attacks to miss. Unburnable. Cannot be burned. Once played or burned, the card is destroyed. I see. Well, it doesn't matter because we're just going to kill him this turn. There you go. All right. Pretty good start, I would say. We're full HP. Gotten a bit of faith. It's enough to get at least 1 curio. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Sacrifice 3 will and do 6 damage to all allies. What? So I do 6 damage to all enemies. I lose 3, and any allies I have on the field take 6. It is 0 cost in terms of candles. Need 2 fortify and 1 phantom. Retains ward for 1 turn per stack. So if you build up ward, normally you'd lose it next turn, but this, if it survives, that would let you keep it for a couple turns. Phantom prevents enemies from adding statuses. Removes a stack at the start of it. Okay. So I could avoid its miracle pocket. So if I draw into it, it's free. When discarded either at the end of the turn or by another card, this card is placed on top of your draw pile. That is probably good. But I have to specifically draw into it. So I'd have to, for it to be worth playing at least. So I'd have to like use collect yourself. I'm not really building up a lot of ward right now. This is not a terrible choice because there are definitely some bosses that summon a lot of units, a lot of, well, summons. I think that's probably a worthy trade. It would be better if I didn't also have allies like the priest, but so far I haven't needed to use the priest. Let's get a curio. This might also lead us into a nice build, perhaps. Let's see. Seed bracelet. Okay, restore 3 will for each curse card played. I've already given her a little bit of faith, so we got 2% discount. Nice. Okay. Guarantees you'll draw an ally card in the first hand of an exorcism. If you have one in your deck. I don't necessarily want to draw the priest on turn 1. Increase all faith rewards and consequences by 20%. Can't afford it, man. I can't afford it. I'll look at the map. I could upgrade a card after this if I keep my money. If I buy nothing, I could go upgrade a card. Or I could give her faith for long-term gain. None of these are that exciting to me. Well, this one would be, but I can't. Can't afford it. Each curse card played. Now, like the regional boss tends to give curse cards for greed. So, I don't think I buy anything. I think I go and upgrade a card right now. This isn't really a waste because we had to go to both stops anyways. And I don't need to heal. So what does this upgrade to? 2 mana, 30 damage. Yo. What does this do? Add 4 salt cards. Ah, dude. Select yourself. Being cheaper would also be really good. I really like this being cheaper and more powerful. But I think we'll get more value out of salt. Like 4 salt. Because we get to play this and it has synergy with the priest. What does the priest upgrade to, actually? Can I not upgrade the priest? Oh, I can't upgrade allies? Really? Huh. That's interesting. This becomes 12 damage and gain 3 silver. This is also really, really good. Damn, upgrades are so awesome in this game. What does this do? 13 damage to all enemies. 5 will do 13 damage. It increases it on both fronts. But that is a boss killer right there. I think I like this. That is a way to just wipe the board, essentially. I should probably go and do more combat to get more faith rather than doing 2 big ones. Actually, 2 greater ones probably will give us more. It'll be harder though, a lot harder. All right, let's see what, choose a card or a seed bracelet. Guarantees you'll draw an ally in the first turn. So I would always draw priest on turn 1. That's not the worst. If they do something defensive, they could play it. We could have paid for that earlier. Now I'm getting it for free, so I'm okay with that. Now if I go to the right, nah, let's go left. We got 2 major demons, greater demons, which if I do well, will give us lots of good rewards. And then we can go to a curio shop, so. I'm gonna burn. Play the priest. Burn this, do this. Now I've got silvered, which immediately came into play. Now we will heal 10 at the end of this, so if we avoid taking other damage, that would be great, but I definitely want to probably save that. It's not worth using right now. Same with this. Salt is what I really want to play. So I'm going to burn this for now. I could also draw. I'm going to anticipate he doesn't attack us 2 turns in a row. Silvered mirror, that's nice. Oh, this one's already burned. I can't burn it again. Well, let's use our salt. I'm not going to be able to use this turn. I don't actually want to anyways. We got 2 silvered built up. Well, I can't. I could use this, but there's no real point because I'll just lose it. He attacked me 2 turns in a row! What? We're not allowed to do that.
Deliver us from this tyranny, from the grip of this unclean and unworthy spirit. Hear us, so we may crush this evil and drive it back to the pit whence it came.
Well, can't quite do him this turn unless I spent 5 HP. Which I don't want to do. I should have done it because now he just debuffed us and now we do half damage. That's just unfortunate. So we want to set up for when we reveal him. We need as much candles as we can get. I do this, that way we can reveal. There's no point in playing those, so we're good to go. What's your name? Pearl Eye. Okay. That is awesome. Okay, it's only gonna do 7 damage. Doom. Lose 1 doom. If burnt, gain 3 doom. Each stack of doom you accumulate will increase damage dealt to you during certain demon attacks. Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna play them to reduce the doom. Now he's only doing 2 damage. Wow, that reduced it a lot, huh? Okay, good to know. I need to draw. I need fence, preferably, to avoid taking damage. Now this sacrifice 5 will does not get blocked by ward, unfortunately. So I don't think it's worth doing currently. Shackle, we don't really need this turn. Does 4 damage, I guess. But I'd rather have the candle for next turn, I think. Oh, he just increased our doom again, just naturally? Well, that sucks. I want to play everything. I should probably get Dark Tarot out. Gonna do something unknown, which I don't like, but let's do this. Gain 1 silver and 8 damage, or do a bunch of damage. I'm just gonna go for the damage. Hopefully this random unknown action is not an attack. Okay. It's just giving us more doom cards to spend. It's only doing 4 damage to us right now, which is kind of strange. And it's kind of strange. I would like to reduce that doom as much as possible right now. Because that seems to be the whole gimmick of this, and if I just don't let it build up a lot, I think we'll just gradually win. So he's probably gonna give us more of the same stuff. So let's just attack him. I think we've more or less figured out this. Now, of course, this is only phase 2. There'll be more to this. There'll be a 3rd phase. Wait, is there a 3rd phase? I think so. Yeah, he's gonna attack us for only 4 damage, but we know that it stacks up heavily. So it is, I think, still worth playing slow for that, because we are damaging with silvered, and every time we play cheap cards, we're damaging more with our priest, etc., etc. So it's working. Plan is working. It's just a little bit slow, that's all. Just a wee bit slow. Wait, not that one. Do this one first. Then we'll have at least 1 extra candle for next turn. Okay, he's giving us doomed. Again, I'm just gonna play this slow and safe. I could have almost killed him. Almost. Actually, yeah, I would have killed him because of counterattack damage, silver damage. But that's okay. There was no need to be greedy about this. Expel him, but we're gonna make sure that we have full stuff. In fact, doing this for the silvered is actually worth it. And then expel him. So now we're in phase 3, and we've kept our doom stacks lower. He's only doing 9 damage to us. He's gonna attack us and them. Is interesting. Let me protect myself. I can shackle him to do half, actually. So I didn't need to double ward. Oopsie daisies. We are on a bit of a timer because of her. Or him. He's going to debuff us, so he's going to give us 2 doom cards. Oh, look, all the doom stacks are gone. Perfect. Perfect. Let's just dish out damage. I'm not even bothering to draw. Do 13 damage, but it's not worth it. Okay, it gives us doom stacks 4 at a time. Oh, and he didn't give us the cards to reduce it, but that's okay. He thinks we will be fine. This is actually a very fair Battle, surprisingly. Now, in case... No, this is a debuff. Doesn't matter. I was going to say, we could argue that we should shackle him, but it's not going to do anything. Debuffs won't hurt us directly. Wow, he just stacked up the Doom. Now it's doing 25 damage, but we win.
Leave us. Return whence you came.
Excellent. Well, that went quite well. 40 faith, yeah. Definitely worth doing. Apply 10 ward and 2 toughen. Ooh, that's pretty good. Another one, another dark tarot or tarot. Assist, inner rage. Ally will gain 1 wrath each time Noah deals 10 or more unblocked damage in a single attack. Well, in a single attack, that really only applies for Chains of the Blind and Dark Tarot right now. Makes the ally gain wrath. This is just straight up, it is just good. It's just useful. If we can upgrade... There is a potential upgrade up here. Okay, I take this then. I think that is pretty good. Because if we can upgrade Silvered Mirror to do more than 10 damage. Very easily. I don't know what these upgrade into. I really wish they had a way to show what it could upgrade into. It would really help with decision making. All right, we have another Greater Demon back to back here. So I don't know what it's gonna do on the first turn. It could attack us like it did last time. Let's get the priest out. And
God is with us.
I should probably get damage in, but I'm gonna play a little bit safe and just see if he's one of the attacking types or not, because he's got 3 bars here. Oh yeah, sure enough. Sure enough. That is annoying, but it is what it is. So I should definitely try and shackle him. I also want to play this. And I want to do the salt. I'm not doing it this turn. But in the future. I think Shackle's probably going to block more damage than the 6 wards, so... If he attacks. He did, okay, yeah. That was the right choice. Silvered. He just keeps attacking us, just straight up. So let's try and play. I could get him, actually, I could get him down. I don't know if 6 damage will be enough to fill that up. I don't think it is. And we got an extra turn before it goes super mode. Oh, jeez, he just is attacking us so heavily. I'm going to save this for next phase. I'm going to fill this up so we can reveal the name, but we should make sure we have full stuff before we do that.
Reveal your true name.
So we can have a better first turn of this phase. Lasbagura. What is this? This figure writhes with pain and despair. If it dies, 5 disturbed will be applied to the player. Disturbed damages Noah when it is applied. Okay. Weird. Even if I apply ward to these, they're gonna still die. So I'm expecting them to do 10 damage between the 2 of them. I should probably do this. And then I should, in theory... Oh, I could... He's gonna do it for me, though. So there's probably no need for that. If it dies, yeah, so I actually don't want to change that bind. Kind of sucks, but I can reduce its... Oh, that doesn't kill them that way. Nice. Okay, so I didn't actually need to defend. Oh well. Now he's going to attack me for 25 damage. Of course, now I don't have any of my defense. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I'm going to have to draw. I'm going to have to draw. And hope for some shields or in shackle. I did not get the shackle. Well, that's not great. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. I can block some of it, but not much. I can't play this and other stuff. It would give Wrath to him if I played it now, though. Which would mean in the future, I think he'll be doing 2 damage for every 1 cost card we use. He's gonna attack these guys now. So, well, let's see if this works. Yep, sure enough, he's doing 2 damage a shot now. Literally doubled the priest's output. I can have his damage, but that doesn't help us a whole lot. Well, I don't really have much choice here. Alright, let's see how much we take from these guys dying. Oh, it does. It did work, actually. So he doesn't attack both. He attacks one of them. One of the 2. Can I draw into Shackle? I could. I've got a very high chance of drawing into Shackle. Well, this is going to be pretty much useless, this fight, unless it's a finishing move. So let's draw. Of course, the only card left in my deck is the one I need to avoid taking 25 freaking damage. But at least I got the wards. And I did get Saltpeter, which when I draw it, comes free. And I can Silvered Mirror. So I'm still going to take a lot of damage here, though, which is really bad for us. We're only going to heal 10 at the end of this. That's the problem. Okay, can I deal 34 damage to them this turn? 12, 18, 24. No, and he's going to kill one of these 2. And then they're going to deal disturbed damage to me. Which I'm not entirely sure that's going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect herself slightly. I'm going to do Silvered. Okay. So he kills this one. Applies 5. Okay, it applied 8. On 5. Don't know why. Alright, we have to win this turn. Think I can. If all goes worse, I can always change the binds to win. So this, I don't feel like calculating this, but I'm sure it's enough. No, not you, not you. Oh, I can expel him, right. Is this another phase? So what I'm gonna do is burn these. Expel. So we got 3 candles. To the next phase. What's he doing? He's gonna buff. Okay. Well, gonna attack. Shackle doesn't really help as much. Neither does this, for that matter. It's damage. I need the damage. We need to win this very fast because we're not going to survive another hit. I don't think. Oh, he's going to attack this, which will then hit us. Well, Saltpeter will do a lot. And then Capel will finish him off. Along with the priest, of course. All right. We got 30 HP, which is not great. We are going to go to a healer, but I wanted to use it for an upgrade. Restore 3 will for each curse card played. Okay. Oh, I get both. Never mind. We're good. Ally will deal 3 damage to demon at the start of the turn. Stacks as an additional attack. Draw 1 card at pocket. 1 card in hand. When discarded either at the end of the turn or by another card, this card is placed at the top. I see. Don't think I care about that. Deal 15 damage and gain 1 shackle. This is more than 10. This is fantastic. This is exactly what we want to see. And, oh, and I gain 1 shackle. Sure. As long as I play it last, it's fine. So I can buy a Curio, or I can go get healing. I won't be able to afford both. Start each exorcism with 3 wrath. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. Deal any damage to self as damage to the demon as well. Every 5 times a demon takes indirect damage, e.g. from silvered or glow, gain 1 wrath. Oh, there are. Oh, I can't quite afford it. These are all fantastic for us. I think Twin Star Sapphire is actually fantastic because then I can start using Chains That Blind. Oh wait, no. I still take the damage. It just does another additional 5 to the boss, and I don't have the health for that. I don't have the HP for that. Starting with 3 wrath is very good though, and we can still get a little bit of healing. We get like 10 from this. Which, actually, it might make the difference. It might be the difference between living or not. I would love to upgrade a card, but I can't afford it, so... Yeah, we get 10 will. Best we can do. Alright, regional boss. See what we can do. Got 5 HP bars. We got the priest. We should get the priest out early. Don't want to do that now.
We will prevail.
I want to do this, and then I can salt. This will do extra procs on him. And hopefully he's not randomly attacking us. Of course he's randomly attacking us. Why would he not be? Of course. I was supposed to start with 3 wrath. Where's my wrath? It ain't here. It's not here. I'll let him gain 1 wrath. Might hit him with big stuff. Well, since he seems to be attacking us, we may as well defend. Oh no, he defended this time. Of course. Unfortunate for me. I want to save this for the next phase since I can only do it once. I would like silvered. We're gonna defend. Okay, he gave us a curse card, which I should gain health if I play this. For each curse card played, not burned, played. Okay, well, I think this is probably a good time to do that. Get him wrath. And then do this. Because my damage is reduced, but his is not, you know? I'm gonna burn this. I'm gonna play this for a little bit of HP. We are going into the next phase, unfortunately, without any candles lit, but we got 2 silvered. We got more HP than we'd had before. What's he gonna do? He's gonna debuff us? Okay. Don't know what that debuff is gonna be. Salt will be fantastic here. I think I'm gonna play these for the health. Okay, he played Shackle to us. That's not the worst thing that they could do. I think he's gonna add curse cards to our deck or our hand with this, which is fine by me actually. I really want to play this early. Oh, it's gonna be half damage. Oh, whatever, it's fine. It's still enough to give him Wrath, which is the important part. This is not, though. I'm gonna try and wear off this Shackle. Gonna attack us for 38 damage, and I've got nothing to defend. I've got this to have it. I can play these to heal a little bit. Which is kind of like defending, but way worse. I can get silvered so we can do at least a little more damage to him. But this is gonna hurt. Oh, no. He's gonna give himself 40 defense, so we don't need this. We don't need this. I should play that preferably last. Oops, play this, draw it. Salt Petter. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna play this, then this will give him more Wrath, so he'll be doing 3 damage each time we play a card now. That costs 1 or less. Now he's got 40 defense. He's gonna add more curse cards to our hand, which is fine. Probably. This will give us 1 shackle, but it'll go away, so it's not like the end of the world or anything.
Cast out this infernal infestation.
It gives us 2 Devouring Greeds. He's gonna attack for us for 38 damage. I don't have any defensive cards in my hand right now. So that's not good. I cannot deal enough damage to kill him here. If I burn these, I can do 8, 14. I can only really do 14 damage to him, which is not enough. So I should probably just play these in order to get HP back. Is that gonna be enough? I'm gonna get 6 HP. I'm still dead. Dude, I'm still dead. I can't get above 38. I'll only be at 35. We can try again. Feels dumb to cheese it, but I also don't really want to lose here. I'm also curious to see how I could have done this better. We're still in the learning phase here. So defending myself early on seems like a good idea, because apparently he does just attack us. But I didn't draw any. I could not do the priest. I think getting the priest early is just really important. I'd have to... I could shackle him to take half damage, actually. If I draw 3 cards, I can at least burn them if I need to. Yeah, it didn't really help, but... it is what it is, I guess.
We will prevail, my friend.
I'd have to burn this and then... So if he attacks us, at least we'll take half damage. Only 3. That is tolerable. He's not buffed yet. Don't think he's going to attack us this turn. At least it didn't last time. We'll have some extra... Yeah, okay, he just defended. Now he'll probably attack us. Which means I really want to shackle him. I want to chew through this. In fact, it might be worth it to do this. I'll take half damage, but I can do a lot next turn. Or I'll deal half damage. Oh, he just gave us Dragon Greed. Okay, that's actually fine. Because I can let us heal back our damage that we just took. So if I play this, that's cool. I can then do this to buff him up for Wrath. In fact, I could do a second one just to buff him more. But I think it's better for me to play this to heal. And then have 2 candles for next phase. That seems fair. Mammon. Okay. He's gonna attack us. No, he's not. Okay. He's gonna debuff us. Let's draw, since I've got the mana for it. I'm just never using this, huh? Just never really... Oh, maybe I should have used it, because I would have got another Sack of Wrath. It would have been quite good. Well, I don't need... Well, I do want that, but I don't want this. Salt. Do this to heal. Some silvered going. Do this to heal. He applied 2 shackle to us. It's gonna give us some more curse cards, I think. I think that's what that means. I'm not gonna be able to do much damage to him this turn, but what I can do.
You have redeemed at great price from the tyranny of evil.
We're gonna draw mostly defensive cards next time, I think. No, not really. He's gonna... Okay, I have to... Oh, far. Oh, shit. I can't even draw into anything to have that. I can give myself Shackle. That doesn't really help. I can draw into Curse That Binds and Dark Tarot, which are big damage stuff that's not gonna help us because of Shackle. Dude, okay, it's not good. Do I want to draw them next turn? Probably. So yeah, I definitely don't want to do that this turn. I can do this. We're just going to take the full damage and heal a little bit of it. But yeah, this is going to hurt a lot. Oh, jeez. He's going to debuff us. So he's going to apply Shackle to us again, I assume. I don't have any cards that can avoid getting debuffed. Yeah, this is so dangerous. Oh, I should not do that. I think 5 will, but I will give him more Wrath.
Be solemn and bear witness.
Gains 1 Wrath. I can't quite do everything I want to do. So I guess I'll have to be the future. He's got 2 Wrath on him. If we get attacked at all, we're dead. That's just how it is. Okay, he's gonna give us curse cards, which are actually good for us. I've got multiple shackles, but his damage, my ally's damage, Does not get reduced, just my damage. So, I should definitely end with 3. Do I draw? Yeah, I draw. Okay, that was probably not worth it. It was probably not worth it.
Give them the strength they need.
I think it's more or less the same. He's gonna do 38 damage to us. Okay, if I have that to 19, can I live? I could heal for another 6, so I'd be at 15 HP. And I defend for another 6. It technically works. I technically live ever so slightly. Two HP. Okay. Now would be a great time for 22 damage. Definitely can't play this. No, sir. Then we can finish him off in this phase. So it's better to do it with this, because I'll get silvered out of it. Okay, so we expel him. I'm gonna do something. He's going to debuff. He's gonna apply shackle to us. So I don't care about this or this. I need to draw something better. Where's oh, my deck is just basically empty. Okay, I see. Well, he doesn't have actually that much HP, so it can be fine. Eventually. If I play this, I do extra damage with him, so it's not a waste. I can't burn it because it's already been burned. Backled, and what is this? Restrained. I draw less cards. Okay. I have to win this turn. If I play this, I die. Okay, Saltpeter I can win with. Just barely. Just barely can we win that. Oh my goodness. 100 faith. All right, cool. Choose a card. Upgrade the next card burned for the remainder of the exorcism. That's really good. Deal 7 light. So I could heal. 3 or more candles are lit. Also apply 2 wrath and extinguish all candles. Now, is that after I play this? Having some healing would be really nice. It'd be hard to play. It would be hard to play. Next card with the consume keyword will not be consumed. Oh. I think Heaven's Favor allows me to upgrade 1 card for the rest of that fight. I think that's probably worth it. Oh, what does Master Root do? I didn't read it. Whoopsie daisy. All right, we go to loop 2. Let's see. Master Root. Every 5 times a demon takes indirect damage either from Silver, Glow, or gain 1 Wrath. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't think I should do the Greater Demon. I don't think I should. Not with this amount of HP. We need to go to one of the healers. For sure. We're going to go here. We got 3 lesser demons. We don't take any damage back. That's plus 30 HP. At least. Oh, I'm full HP. Never mind. We're good. We're so good. I don't need to worry. This arm will deal damage to Noah when directed by the demon. He's going to do attack. So he's going to probably attack us for a lot of damage right now. This is when I wish I had the deal 13 damage to everything. 0 cost card. That would be perfect. I don't have any card draw in my hand right now. I could Dark Tarot one of these. Okay, let's see. If I upgraded this, it would cost 4. That would be my entire hand. I'd be doing 30 damage. I would take probably 36. Alternatively, I kill one of these. And then I'm only taking 18 damage this turn. But then future turns are going to suck. Shackle's not really going to work unless I apply it to one of these guys. That would reduce it. How much do we take by 9? I don't know if he's going to tell both of them to attack or what. Screw it. We're gonna go aggro. Have to do this carefully. Read the next card. Fuck. It doesn't work how I wanted it to work. Well. Alright, we're going to plan B then. Yeah. Oh, it only dealt 7 damage to us. What? It doesn't say how much damage they would do. So I may have panicked. I may have panicked for no reason. Okay then. He's gonna do it again. I could kill him with chains that bind. Oh, both of them hit me for that? No freaking way, dude. Okay. Well, that's annoying. That's not how I expected that to work. Well, we'll go back up to 93 after this. Assuming we can kill him. What's he? Oh, he's gonna summon. That's fine. That is fine. I think we just aggro and go for the kill. 8 damage and silvered. Burn. Oh, it doesn't do 12 damage. It just applies 3 shackle. I mean, that's still good.
This thing of wickedness.
Well, he's got 3 HP left. We'll be able to kill him no matter what next turn. As long as I draw any damage whatsoever, which I did. Very good. Okay. We lost 7 HP. That is not terrible. It's not fantastic. But it's not terrible. Apply 1 toughen per ash card and discard. Consume. Or another card draw. I don't know if I want either of these. I am burning a lot of cards. And then if I played this, I'd gain Toughen, which would make my wards better for the rest of the fight. That's not a terrible thing to do, but I don't know if I want it. I think I skip. I don't know if we'd use that quite often when we draw it. So I think it might be like kind of a weak to even dead draw a lot of the time. Okay, he's got 13 armor and he's giving himself 14 more. Fine, I guess. So let's get the priest set up, I think.
God is with us.
Do I want to do silvered or salt for just... I think I do silvered because that'll be more useful in the long run, in theory. He's going to debuff us with something. So the next card burned will be pretty improved. I don't remember what they improved to be honest. But I'm not going to use this turn, so I'm going to burn it and upgrade it. This doesn't really do a whole lot for us, but it's something, I guess. Okay, what's he going to debuff us with? Vulnerable. He's doing 6 damage to us. I drew no defensive cards at all, huh? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Deal 22 damage, gain 1 shackle. I can reduce it to half. It's at least something.
Most glorious Lord of heaven above, hear my prayer.
I need to probably start upgrading him. And then I can do this. I'll take 3 damage. But if I take no more damage on top of that, we'll go back to full HP. He's not attacking us this turn, so that's great. Okay. Ooh, I can just... That's probably worth doing. Boom. That gives him more wrath. And then... I think I can kill him with salt. I think I can kill him with salt. I can. And we're full HP. Okay. It's a little scary when we get attacked and we have no defensive cards, so I might want to think about adding more defensive to our deck. Light. I mean, that's the way to heal. Another one of these. Freedom's just... Oh, it's at the start of your turn. And he's gaining wrath, so this can start doing more and more damage. That could be really a consistent way to get our priest up and going. That might be good. We could heavens favored the salt, potentially. Why didn't I draw my ally? Huh? Guarantees you will draw an ally card in the first hand of your exorcism. Oh, these are ally cards. Ah! I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay. That's just okay. I didn't think about that. Ally again. Yeah. Well, I can't use those, so I may as well burn them. I wonder what they upgrade to. Do I want to upgrade the strained cry or the salt? I think the salt will probably be better for us. I'm going to burn it to upgrade it. Oops, I did that in the wrong order. I missed 3 damage. Not bad. Okay, he gained wrath. Gonna deal 20 damage to us. I can reduce that to 10. I can't kill him this turn. Reduce it to 10, then do 6 ward, only take 4 damage. That's not bad. I'm not doing this turn. I'm not doing this turn. Question is, could I get the priest out? And the answer is no. 6 damage now, or do I want the extra mana for next turn? Next turn looks pretty cheap, relatively speaking, and relatively well balanced too. So I think I just do the damage.
Almighty above, that we may serve in liberty.
Okay. As long as I don't take more than 10 damage total, we're good. Well, I can block 12 of this. Don't have our ally out right now, so that's unfortunate. I could try and draw into... Probably should try. Well, it's not useful. We're gonna have to try and just block as much as we can. And we're going to deal damage and have some silvered. Alright, we're still in technically break-even state. At 4 salt. That would be nice. 22 damage. Plus, I can do this. So if I burn 4 cards, we can win. As long as I do it in the correct order. Boom. I could also just kill him with salt, potentially, but this is a guaranteed kill, so... I'll take it. And we're back to full HP. Okay, cool. Apply 3 glow. When ashed, instead apply 4 glow. Miracle. So if I draw this with our card draw, it'd be good. Gain 12 ward. Draw 1 card and add volatile to it for the remainder of exorcism. Take 5 damage as it's burned. Okay. That is dangerous. But we also do need defensive cards. Because we really have very little ward. And a whole lot of other stuff. Problem is the downside of adding volatile is pretty bad. It's not being able to... our card draw is really just the one collect yourself. That's it. All right, I'll take it. I do need to be able to defend. We should be able to upgrade a card here too. I don't need the healing. So that's good. What I want to know what Heaven's Favor upgrades to. Oh, it becomes 0. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What about this? Gain 20 ward. That could really save you. 12 damage, gain 3 silvered. We want this because that's another attack that does over 10 damage. This becomes 2 and does 30 damage. That's really, really strong. Again, that's for the priest. What about this? Oh, these upgrade to do additional damage or more than 10 damage. That's quite awesome. What about this? 8 damage. Okay. But 3 shackled is a lot of value. Because right now, the problem is if we want to have his damage, we have to draw this on that turn that he's attacking. And our deck is big. So I think this is actually the right play to do. That gives us 3 turns, taking half damage. That is huge for us, huge. Now I can't afford any of the curios by doing this. So maybe I don't know. We'll look and see what's there, but we won't be able to afford anything. Gain 25 maximum will. Every time you gain ward 3 times in a single turn, gain fortify. Well, we don't really do that. Deals any damage to self. Yeah, okay, we didn't care about any of these, so perfect. I'm glad we upgraded cards instead then. We'll go to the lesser demon here. Expel. Got 50 HP. He's gonna do something unknown. We got our priest turn 1, so we're gonna burn things to get that out.
God, have mercy on us.
And I'm going to gain 3 silvered, which is incredible. Okay, he gave us Moment of Doubt, which I don't need. We could use them to gain doubt and heal, but obviously we don't need to. And he's going to debuff us, but we don't care. This is good. Deals 3 damage to demon at the start of your turn. Explosive entreaty I don't need because we don't. This is unburnable. We'll gain 1 doubt, which will go away at the end of my turn, which is why I'm doing it that way. I don't want 2. He's gonna do 14 damage times 3. We have to kill him this turn. We got Dark Terror. We're good. Dark Terror. We're good. We're super duper good. And we got Salt. Okay, this doesn't matter right now. This doesn't matter right now. I'm just gonna safety this and go with the guaranteed damage. Okay. Here's a card. For every attack deflected by Noah's Ward during Demon's turn, gain 1 toughen. Neat. Not good in our deck. Reduce cost of all cards in hand to 0 until played. Aw? Oh, so it's like a one-time thing. I want this. This is... Okay. We got some expensive cards in our deck. That could definitely be good. If I do the Greater Demon, I can get 40 faith as a reward. And that might be able to give us a card. If I go here, I'm going to get a little bit. And then I won't have enough to upgrade anything. So this path is just more lucrative in both ways. As long as I don't take a ton of damage. Which, you know, is easier said than done, but... Okay. Do we have any defensive stuff? No. Yes, I do, actually. But I would like to get the priest set up. So I'm actually going to burn these. Get the priest.
God, have mercy on us.
I would like to do this. It is safer to do explosive entreaty. I don't know if he's going to attack me turn 1. But this is better overall. I'm going to accept a little bit of damage if it happens. It happened. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. 8 from beyond. Okay, so I burn this. I want this for sure. I'm going to assume... Ooh, it's being improved. It's so good. Well, this is actually not useful to us this turn. And you can only do it once, so it's probably better later on anyways. Playing 3 shackle will be super handy. He's just attacking us. Okay, we dodged 6 damage because of the shackle, so it's something at least. Gonna save this. I might want to upgrade it. I like upgrading Strain Cry or Compel would also be really good, potentially. Is he gonna attack us a third time in a row? Probably. I'm not gonna use this turn, so I'm gonna defensive just to be a little tiny bit safe. I'm gonna play this, burn this, so it gets upgraded. Play this. Yep, he did attack us, but we blocked all the damage, so that's good. Because of Shackle, mainly. Now, we don't want this. We want to end this with as much candles lit as possible. Any amount of damage will actually kill him, so... can do that with salt. Once played or burnt will be gone, but I could actually draw these. That would be... I wonder if that's worth keeping them in my deck to draw. It's only 3 damage. It's probably not worth. So I'm just going to play them.
Speak thy name.
We'll go to phase 2. Hawk. Endure. We've got at least multiple buffs on our priest. He's doing 5 damage a turn. Deals damage to self each turn. If it dies, it will add 3 wrath to the demon, increasing the demon's damage. Okay, that's fine. So I actually don't want to use Change the Bind, ironically. It would actually hurt us. Oh, let's apply Shackle to it. Let's get silvered ourselves. Let's deal 13 damage to get wrath on the priest. Burn this. Burn this, draw. Burn this. Boom. Even more wrath. And then I can do this. And we're doing so much damage now. All this is awesome. Gonna defend. Oh, he gave them defense. I don't know why you'd want to do that. He wants them to die. Huh? He's gonna do 20 damage to us total. It would be way worse than that. It would be 40 damage if not for the shackled. I can't kill him this turn. I can defend at least some of it. Burn these. Oh, I should do this first. Take damage or... Okay, he's already got 2 shackled. I think that's enough for the future. So we'll take 8 damage. But he's very weak. And honestly, that's not terrible. He also took silver damage that entire time. Now he's almost dead. Wow, that's so good. Holy crap. Yeah, now our deck is like set. So I could do this to get him more extra wrath. Oh, it didn't actually work that way. All it did was waste my candle. Oh well. Got 100 HP. Well, 92 HP now. He's going to attack his own units. For how much damage? I have no idea. Probably not enough to kill. Oh, I can make all these free. Should I draw first? What am I gonna draw? Oh yeah, I should. So I draw. Then I burn this cheap thing. This cheap thing. Then Aid from Beyond. Making all these free. So I do big damage. Big damage. Giving him even more wrath. Tackled. And we win. Okay. Not bad. We actually have like a build going on here. Deal 3 light if 5 candles are lit. I don't even have 5 candles. Deal 15 damage. Draw 1 and add volatile to it for this exorcism. Or gain 1 shackle. I mean, at least I can work around the shackle better than I can work around the final verse. I don't know if I need a second one on my deck. You know? I'll do it. Joined charm. Oh, wait, what did that do? Start every exorcism with Pact. All summoned allies spawn with Pact. Any damage taken is split and shared equally across all those with Pact. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Got 63 faith, which is not a lot. Don't know if we'll be able to remove a card, buy a card. Oh, they are cheap, actually. Deal 13 damage to all enemies. When this card is burnt, deal 6 damage to everyone. That's cool. Apply. Ally will apply 1 phantom to the player at the start of every 3rd turn. Prevents enemy. Oh, okay. Another ally card and another one of these. Those are tempting. I'm gonna buy that. I don't know if I want to buy another one of these. I think they do stack, so I think we should actually. Now our deck is quite thick, unfortunately. So I can just safe this out and go for 2 lesser demons. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'd get more rewards for the other 2, but I'm not that confident. Once our build gets going, it's great. But we can also take a lot of damage very quickly. Gonna debuff us. Well, don't need these necessarily. If I draw, burn. I wonder what this is. Oh, I'm not gonna use that this turn. Dude, this is not worth using actually right now. I just kind of wasted my time by doing all that. Now, I played this. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna burn them. Applied 3 shackle to him. He's got a damp. That's not good. Luckily, we've got 2 candles already lit. But we're not gonna be able to do much. I need to get rid of the dampness. I'm gonna I guess I can't defend myself against this because I drew nothing to do that
We
with.
will prevail, my friend.
I could... I'm just going to do assault. I think it'll be better for us in the long term. Sucks that we're going to take 12 damage, but there's nothing I can do. The dote also means we're missing a bunch. Oh, the damage got split. Okay, that does help quite a lot. Wow, that's great. 50 damage. I can't deal 50 damage this turn. He's already shackled. I can block 6 of it. Like, I've got 13 damage, 28 damage. Actually, it's... Well, think about it this way. It's, because I got 2 of these. Oh, no. The first one I play is going to reduce the rest of our damage. So it's more like 15 plus 7 plus 13. That's not enough. Okay. Inner Rage would be nice. So with this, I'm not going to play this turn. I'm going to play that for sure. Definitely need to burn one of these. I need to block what I can. I just block what I can. 15 damage versus 3 damage each turn. I'm going to do this. It could have missed, which would have been bad, but... Oh, nice. Actually, that worked out perfectly. Didn't take any damage. We got our salt. Can I actually kill him? 12 plus 9 plus however much damage he'll do there. Maybe. He's just gonna try and debuff us. Yes, we do. And then we heal, so we're at 89 health now, 89 willpower. 18 faith, that's fine. Card. Deal 3 damage per ash card in hand. No. Buy 2 silvered. It would be better if we had more defensive cards, to be honest. As it is, I don't think it's worth doing. We have a better one cost card that gives us more silvered, so does damage and gives us silvered. So that card is just kind of underwhelming. All right, what do we got here? Well, I'm not going to use this turn. I'm starting to think that might have been a mistake to have. Well, I don't have an ally, so nothing to play that on. He's going to deal 26 damage to us. I can reduce that to 13. Which, why am I taking damage? Oh, he's got silvered on himself. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's so bad for us. Oh, that's not good. Because we do a lot of small attacks. That's not great. Uh-oh. Gonna debuff us. Well, so now ward is not a terrible choice just because it will protect us from the silver damage. So we're just gonna try and chuck him down as best we can. Fast as we can. We got him half dead. He applied shackle to us though, which sucks. And okay, if I summon the priest, then he can take half the damage. Then we can block with... I think this works out.
We will prevail, my friend.
Reasonably well. Oh, interesting. He takes the silver damage too. We'll still take a little bit? Yeah, 2. So our priest is actually going to die pretty fast. Play one Phantom. I can avoid debuffs every third turn. I don't think this is going to go on that long, so I'm not going to worry about it. We're already shackled. Oh, that kind of sucks, huh? Yeah, that does suck. Let's draw, see what we can get. Oh, I forgot. I need to do my shield first. So I actually do need shield. Whoopsie daisies. Do I set him up or do I just do the 7 damage? I don't want to be shackled next turn is the problem. I'm going to burn and I'm going to apply this to him. Okay, he's going to try and do 26 damage to us. Can I kill him? Or anything else? Well, I can deal 13 damage. 19 damage. That ain't gonna be enough. That's not enough, my friend. I'm going to have to defend. Draw a card. Oh, well, this works pretty well. What do I burn? So now he'll only do... Oh, God. I could defend him. I could apply ward to him, but I'm just probably going to let him die. He's just going to die anyways. So none of these matter anymore. Because as soon as I do this, he's going to die.
Go. Recover your strength.
If I play this, if I attack him now, I'm going to lose ward and I'll take more damage overall. So I'm just going to burn it. Like 1 damage. It's not so bad. Now I can almost certainly kill him this turn. Yeah. Boom. Fuck, that hurts me. Of course it does. I can't do anything about that, really. Well. Ow. Wait, and I didn't kill. Oh, that didn't kill. No, my HP. All right. Boss with silver is a problem for us. Draw the blade. Wow, that's awesome, but I don't have 4 candles, so. Deal 3 light, draw 2 cards, miracle. I will actually take that. We want more card draw. We're below half HP. That's not great. It's not great. Do you think he'll attack us turn 1? Dude, I was really hoping for the priest. Didn't get it though. Dude, that card I'm just never playing. Feels bad. 12 damage, gains 3 silver. That's pretty good. Play this. I'm going to burn one of these to improve it, and then burn the other one. So we have extra. I have no defenses this turn anyways, but... Vulnerable! How much you want to bet he's going to attack us this turn? I would bet strongly on that. Mirror. I could draw Assault for free, potentially, with this, but... I could heal for 3 as well using it. I'm going to burn this. I'm going to play the priest for sure.
Is with us.
Because he can at least take some of the damage for us. I think I don't do that. I think I do give ourselves ward just in case he attacks us. So now if I burn that for the rest of it, it'll be bad, but whatever. I want to burn it. I want to burn it. So I want to use this instead. I'll take 5 damage. Probably fine. The ward will absorb it. So I'm going to play this anyway, so that was a mistake. That was just a straight mistake. Better to buff him. Oh well. Oh, all he did was make us vulnerable again. I shouldn't say all. We're going to be vulnerable for the entire battle at this rate. This is not ideal. Well, we're going to do salt. That's what we got. We're definitely going to save that for our next phase. Wow, he's got so much HP in this. There's no way he doesn't attack us, right? Surely he attacks us at some point. I'm scared. I'm so scared. No, he's just stacking it up even more. Wonder if the shackle carries over to the next phase. Oh no, I didn't play this first. I missed out on one wrath, which is a lot of damage that I missed out on by doing that. Oh no, I didn't. Well, I guess this works out fine. Now this attack is probably a big attack, which would just probably one-shot us. All we need to do is play one card, honestly. And that'll deal enough damage to hurt him. I can do this to get him one wrath. And then just burn these. So we have...
Tell me your name, demon.
Candles for the phase. Next phase. Alright, he's going to attack us for probably a ton of damage. Oh, no. No, he's going to do an unknown action. Well, I'm going to set this up. I'm going to do this. Wait, before I play those. I'll do half damage, but... get more wrath. Please don't attack me. Please don't. Okay. He applied shackle to us. Now he's going to attack us for 24 times 4 damage. Oh no. Oh no. Gain 2 dose. And 1 verse. Each stack of the verse you accumulate increases the likelihood that you will gain an extra curio at the end of this exorcism by 5%. I can't do this. It's right at the end of the turn. I'm gonna burn it. I can't do that. I think I have to try and draw. Like I can apply shackle to have that damage. There's no way I'm going to survive otherwise. So 24, 48 damage. All I have to do is block a little bit to survive. Surprisingly. Which I can do. I will live. We'll also split the damage with the priest. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. I will live. But it hurts. Holy crap. Okay. He's probably going to add more of those cards to our hand. I should probably play Dark Tarot, almost certainly. Could. Oh, wait. No, I shouldn't, because we got 1 turn of shackle. It's not really worth doing for 11 damage, I don't think. I want to draw. Probably should draw. Yeah, it was definitely... Okay. I mean, it's more. It's something. I don't know what this is, and if it is an attack, obviously we want to be safe. At least a little tiny bit safe. Okay. Now the shackle should go away. What did I get? Don't know what that was. Okay. Gain 4 dose and 1 verse. I mean, it increases the chance of getting a curio. And I think we can kill him this turn. Oh, I got 1 shackle. Never mind. I can do 10 damage to him. He's going to attack. Oh, he's going to attack the priest? That's fine. I don't give a shit about that. Before I get the dose, I should burn things. Get him close to dead. So I can kill him with this. So I should play this. Because that gives us, you know, an extra 5% chance. May as well. Oh, there's going to be a next phase, right? I probably should not have taken that dose. Oops. I may have screwed myself. Okay, he's attacking. Oh, he's attacking both of us. Oh, no. I think I screwed myself. Oh, no. Why did I lose my... Oh, my gosh. All extinguishes all lit candles in the turn. Yeah, I screwed myself by doing that. I'm actually just dead. Well, we learned. We learned. There's phase 3, you know? There's phase 3. I was taking it lightly as if it was just like a regular greater combat, but no, this is the regional boss. I should not. Okay. We know we don't need to worry about defense. We now understand his mechanic. I don't have any of my allies. Let's upgrade that one. That probably seems like a good idea. Alright, so he's just gonna stack vulnerable on us constantly. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, we drew the priest, thankfully.
God is with us.
We need to start stacking stuff on him. Honestly, it might be... Yeah, no, it is definitely worth it because he can help us avoid taking debuffs every so often. Phantom start of every 3rd turn. Well, I'm going to do this, this, then this. Oh, I didn't have the wrath thing on him. Well, okay, whatever. It would have been worth it if he did. Fortunately, he does not. Well. Going to the next phase without any candles lit is not great. Jar. Okay, he gave us Phantom, which will prevent a debuff if he gives us one, but it doesn't look like he is going to. So, okay. Probably don't want to use that right now. Maybe I did, actually. Maybe I did. I'm just gonna do this. We'll have a stronger next turn. Just gonna add the curse card. Yeah, okay. 3 dote. He's gonna do a lot of damage to us, but it will be split between our allies, thankfully. I can heal and draw. I think I have to if I want to live. So I did not draw defense at all. No, 0 defense. That is unfortunate. No way to reduce the damage either. I can reduce my damage. 24. Am I just dead? That's 48 damage split. Oh no, because it does split between us. Thankfully. Alright, well. Except I'm vulnerable, so I take more damage. I'm alive, barely. Gonna give us another one of those curse cards, which is honestly the nicest thing he can do for us. This will hurt my ally as well. I just can't justify it. We draw. I think thy name is definitely going to be very important. Well, Ward doesn't help us this turn whatsoever. I'm gonna burn this and one of these. Attack with this first, and then this. Give him Wrath. Okay. We really need to go into phase 3 with good stuff, but I don't think we're gonna get the choice in the matter. Hold my ground. I can do make all these cheap. Or free. Deal 3. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not the card I was hoping for. I'll draw this and this. I don't know if that's enough damage. Better than just dying. I could have used it offensively, so if we have less than 3 damage, then whoops, I fucked up, basically. Oh god, I need to burn cards too. Will I get more damage out of playing 3 of these cards? You'll do 3 damage. That'll be another 9 damage on top of these. This is really like deal 15 damage, 22 damage. If I burn, I think that was a mistake. I should have burned 2 cards and then played that to make all these free. Yeah, I goofed. I goofed hardcore. Yeah, actually, is it enough damage? I think it's enough damage. I think it is enough damage. Just doesn't put us into a great phase. Next phase. We go into the next phase with only 1 candle lit. But we're not drenched or anything, so. And I do ignore 1 debuff. Never mind. Okay. He's gonna kill us. That's even with the shackle. Actually no, I think we live barely. Freaking barely. Only because we split damage with our ally. It's the only reason we live. No, I'm dead! Oh, I'm dead anyways. Oh, this game's so hard. Oh, it's so hard. There might have been a winning move there, but wow, Our deck was too many cards. We added too many to the deck, I think is what our main problem was, and our draw is just everything was too expensive. Maybe if I'd used Aid from Beyond. just the right time. Maybe, I don't know. We just barely died. The vulnerability is what actually killed us. But there was no way for me to avoid the vulnerability in this deck. So maybe I value protection against debuffs more heavily than I have been. All right, well, that was fun. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys then.